Well, I finally received my Veloce size large stab from Gong, and I couldn't wait to try it out. So I have it here with my Sirus 3XL, and this was kind of maybe not the best day to test it out because it was pretty windy and pretty bumpy out there with the waves and swell. So um, I did learn a lot about what it's all about, and I'm super excited about using it more. Definitely glad I got it. Had to stop here because there was a kind of a geese crossing. Lindsay was on the beach yelling to me like, "No, be careful!" Like I would run over them or something. But you know, I tried the first few launches and found them pretty easy. And I was experimenting here with how high I could get on the mast and how quickly. And I was like, wow, you can really get high on the mast fast. And you can also go down fast, like I learned there, you know? You can be high and then just woo, right back down again. So it's very much more responsive, more twitchy than my fluid, which, like I said, is another 50% bigger than this one. But it also gives you better turning abilities, and I kind of struggled with that a bit. I mean, finding it's just way more chaotic under your feet. It's more twitchy. You have to be more careful, and especially in the launches, I noticed the board has much more of a tendency to go to the left or the right, you know, to tilt in those planes, or in that plane. So you have to be really careful to hold on to the rails when you're doing the knee start and make sure the board is level before you actually pop up. Which I mean, it's way less of an issue doing that with my fluid 3XL stab. I mean, that makes it fly so flat and so level. It's a lot easier. So you have to be careful of that part. But I mean, it's definitely way more responsive, and I mean, it was really fun. I was able to turn faster than I normally can, get high on the mast way faster, but I had to be careful not to not to put too much front foot pressure and go straight back down again. So that was a little bit tricky getting the hang of that, figuring out exactly how much pressure you need. You can see I'm over pumping it here quite a bit. But I mean, I just love this stab. It's awesome. So I've only ever been on a stab that was of a similar size once, and I found that really fun too. But that was a bigger stab, but had a shorter fuse length. So that felt more twitchy than this, I guess you could say. This feels like a fast, responsive stab, very little drag. But it's by no means like a freestyle stab or anything. And I went down the creek there, made it about halfway or a little bit more before wiping out. The waves are always really chaotic right in close to the rocks there. And Simon and Angus have both suggested to me, you know, when you're going to do those downwinders there with the wind blowing at your back and little bumps, go out away from the rocks. Maybe even go out around those boats there. But I wanted to stay kind of close to the shore because this is the first time I've ever been on this stab. And as you can see, I didn't have a wetsuit on, so I didn't really want to be caught way out with no wetsuit. And I think I'm going to have to start wearing a bright colored hat too, because I mean, this shirt is no longer fluorescent. It's kind of like an orange washed out and almost looks like flesh color or something. So I have to get something even more visible. Like the other guys have bright orange, like hunter orange or fluorescent green. So I have to get something like that soon. And here I was just trying some gliding runs in here. You can't really see that well in the video, but there were nice rolling waves rolling in there. Swell. And there I could just roll in like that. Oh yeah, I was talking to Jamie on the beach. It was funny, that kayaker left after me, so I launched and went. I tried to make it all the way, but I only made it probably a little more than halfway to the Vanier dock before wiping out. And there was quite a bit of wave action up on the rocks there, so I had to be careful to get up safely, and then to find a good rock to rock start again. So by the time I had done that, he had already launched and was passing me, heading the same direction.